are acting suspicious. Just sitting here.
I don't know how sitting is acting suspicious.
Okay, so all I'm asking you is, what are you doing here?
What I'm doing isn't relevant.
It is relevant.
Okay.
Okay, come on, stand up for me.
For what?
Come on, just stand up.
Why are you touching me, sir?
Stand up, come over here.
Why are you touching me?
You have ID on you?
I do have ID.
Okay, let me see your ID.
Sir, I'm not required to produce ID unless I'm being suspected of committing a crime.
170 Sam, you buy an LTAC?
I don't understand how sitting here waiting
because all I'm trying to do is communicate with you
and
find out what you're doing here.
I told you, sir, I'm waiting for a friend.
Okay, but why are you here?
Because I'm waiting for a friend.
Okay, not good enough.
How is that not good enough, sir? I've answered your question.
1031, 170 Sam.
170 Sam, LTAC.
Can I have your name and badge number, sir?
Yep, in a minute. It's right there if you want to film it. You can film it.
Boy, and your badge number?
Right there, you can film it.
69?
170 Sam, you buy LTAC? Hey, can you not let him beat me at Cedar Bluff and Rothrock, please? I got an unco-op citizen.
I don't understand, again, how I'm uncooperative. I've answered your question.
You're not answering the simple questions that I'm asking. You're not answering.
I've already answered your question, sir.
You didn't. You did not tell me why you're here.
I don't have to tell you why I'm here, sir.
That's the issue we're having.
But I don't have to. I'm not required by law to tell you why I'm here.
I didn't say you were.
Okay, so then why...
As a normal citizen, someone who would like to keep the neighborhood safe, you should just give me simple answers so I can leave.
I gave you a simple answer, sir.
No, it's not the answer I'm looking for.
That doesn't matter what you're looking for, sir.
Can you come down to Rothrock and Cedar Bluff?
Yeah, copy for me, sir.
Hey, when you were down here earlier on Cedar Bluff, did you contact anyone?
No, sir. The house empty.
All right, I got a guy and a young kid down here that are refusing to give me any information and apparently don't have any reason to be here. So,
all right, guys, welcome back. Today, we're diving into what happens when police officers act like they are above the law. Listen up, this is real. In these clips, you'll see citizens standing their ground against officers who clearly don't know the law. From the very start, an officer flags a man sitting in public, claiming suspicious activity just because he's sitting with his kid. The man calmly explains he's waiting for a friend, but the officer escalates, asking for ID without any probable cause. This is exactly what we're talking about, the abuse of authority and intimidation tactics. You'll see how quickly these situations can spiral when officers assume guilt. Stay sharp and pay attention to how the man keeps his composure and asserts his rights without escalating violence or confrontation.
Come on down here for me.
Sir, I've given you a reason why I'm here.
No, you know what it is? You're just being a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk, sir. Standing up for my rights isn't being a jerk.
It's not standing up for your rights.
Sir, it absolutely is.
It's cooperating with me to keep the community safe, to tell me why you're here and why you don't belong here.
How do you know that I don't belong here, sir?
That's what I'm asking you.
I've already given you an explanation of why I'm here.
Sitting here waiting for your friend is not a good enough answer.
So sitting...
You can't tell me where you have a car here?
That's not relevant, sir.
Okay, that's the problem we're having. You're totally uncooperative.
It's not uncooperative,
it is
sir.
Uncooperative.
Am I legally obligated to answer your questions?
No, you're not.
Okay, so then what is the problem?
Because it just goes to show you that you're a troublemaker.
It's not a troublemaker, sir. I've never been arrested. I've never been in trouble in my life.
You're setting a very poor example for this young kid right here.
To teach my son how to stand up for his rights?
It's not about standing up for your rights.
Sure it is.
It's about standing up for the community. My job is to keep the community safe.
And I applaud you for trying to do your job.
You're giving me zero information of why you're here.
I've given you information,
sir. You don't live here, right?
Do you know that I don't live here?
No, but I've asked for your ID and you won't give it to me.
Because I'm not obligated to give you my ID, sir.
This is the issue we're having.
Sir, I'm not obligated.
I'm not saying you're obligated.
Okay, so then...
We've run into an issue here where you're being uncooperative, not giving me the information I'm asking.
I've answered every question you have, sir.
Okay. We'll just wait here and see
That's fine.
What my sergeant wants to do.
That is absolutely fine, sir. I have no problem talking to your sergeant.
Great.
I don't understand how...
You do understand. You're just being difficult.
It's, sir, being difficult, I mean, is it my obligation to not be difficult?
Well, when I'm just trying to simply do my job and you want to be disrespectful.
I wasn't
and rude.
disrespectful at all. I've called
let me
you sir.
rephrase that.
I've been very
You just don't want to
respectful.
give me the information I'm looking for.
I've answered every question.
No, you don't. No, you're not.
Sir, I have. I've
asked
answered
you where
every.
you live. You say it's not relevant. I've asked for your ID. You won't give it to me. So that's the issue.
I'm not obligated to identify myself unless I'm being detained for a crime.
Well, you may be here shortly if it's
For what?
If it's gonna,
Am I detained right now?
No, you're not.
Okay, son, let's go.
Okay.
Nate,
Hit the
get
road.
up.
Hey, good luck in the future, young man.
Yeah, it's great.
That's in the
Nate,
for example.
let's go.
How's it going, man? We meet again.
Now watch closely. The officer pushes harder, demanding the citizen tell him why he is there. The man answers every question respectfully, but refuses to give more than legally required. Here's the lesson. Citizens are not obligated to justify their presence if they haven't committed a crime. Notice how the officer repeatedly calls him uncooperative and a troublemaker, trying to shame him into submission. This is a classic intimidation tactic used by those who misunderstand their role in society. Meanwhile, the man calmly stands his ground, asking only what the problem is, asserting his Fifth Amendment rights, and refusing to provide ID for a non-crime. This interaction clearly shows the contrast between lawful citizen behavior and officers overstepping their authority, a dangerous mix that could lead to unlawful detainment if you aren't prepared.
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Hey, you got some ID on you real quick?
What's that? Is that a gang sign of some kind?
Identification.
For what?
The post office called, said that you're taking pictures and stuff, and they're kind of feeling uncomfortable, so we want to ID you to make sure you're okay. And
Not unless I've broken a law, sir.
what's that?
Not unless I've broken a law.
Well, you're making people feel uneasy and stuff like that, so we just want to identify you to make sure everything's okay.
That'd be
alright.
code 34285 3.5.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, when you tell me what crime I've committed, I'm obligated.
You haven't committed a crime.
Then I'm not
okay?
obligated
But
to ID.
why are you taking pictures and stuff? You're making people feel uneasy. See what I'm saying? When we get called to something, we got to serve and protect the people, right? So when they call us and they're concerned about somebody, okay? But I don't need that. Okay?
My Fifth Amendment right.
Okay.
You're being live streamed.
What's that?
You're being live streamed.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You
Audio
can
and
take
video
whatever you
record.
want to.
I know I can.
I'm just telling you.
I'm simply letting you know.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Here, you want to read it?
No, I don't need to read it. I'm just telling you why I'm here.
Then you know my Fifth Amendment.
What's that?
You know my Fifth
Correct.
Amendment. Okay.
Right. But when we get called a suspicious person, sir.
What? Now, is that a misdemeanor or a felony, sir?
What's that?
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
You haven't committed anything. But I'm just trying to
then I
figure
don't
out
have to
who
ID
you are.
You can call me good citizen. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me bright guy with a camera. I'm not hiding in the bushes.
I didn't say you were hiding in the bushes.
Well, I don't know what they said.
Well, they called concerned, okay?
Well, that's their fears don't trump my rights. Are we in agreement with that?
No.
Okay. Well, that's too bad because that's the law.
Okay, well.
I know the law and so do you. We both know the law. And that failure to ID law only pertains to if I've committed a misdemeanor or felony.
Well, what are you doing taking pictures?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
I have a right not to.
All right. You have a good day.
All right, now it escalates. The officer keeps pressing, claiming the man is setting a poor example for the young kid nearby. But here's the kicker. The man isn't the problem. He's simply exercising his rights. He's teaching his son the importance of standing up for himself in the face of authority without breaking any laws. The officer fails to understand that standing up for your rights does not equal disrespect. The man repeatedly clarifies he lives there and has done nothing wrong, yet the officer insists on more information, claiming he's protecting the community. This is a perfect example of how power can be misused. Authority figures confusing compliance with safety, and citizens being forced to defend their constitutionally guaranteed freedoms.
Okay?
Thank you.
Hour, Mount Eaton Police. Just so you know, everything's audio and video recorded. I see your license, registration, insurance, please.
What's your emergency, officer?
I would tell you that as soon as I see your license, sir.
Nah, doesn't work that way, officer. What is the emergency, please?
I'll tell you as soon as I see your license.
Doesn't work that way,
Did you
officer.
see me with my light behind?
I did see you with your
You
lights behind. So, I'm traveling.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, It's my right to travel unimpeded by the police, unencumbered by the Fourth Amendment right. It's written right in there. And I know you guys don't stand this, and it's bullshit that you want to come and pull me, a fucking citizen, over, so you can just let me go on my way, please.
Okay. Well, I need to see your license first.
What crime have I committed?
It's not a crime, it's an infraction.
It's not, well, infractions, statutes, and infractions. Look up your 14th Amendment. It states infractions mean nothing to me.
I need to see your license, sir.
You do not need to see my license.
I do need to see your license.
You don't need to see. What crime have I committed?
It's a traffic offense. It's not a crime.
You tell me what crime I committed, I'll show you my license.
It's a traffic offense. It's not a crime.
Traffic offense, statutes, and ordinances are not legal. It's unlawful what you're doing right now. I just went through the same bullshit in Medford.
Oh, okay. So, I need to see your license.
You're not going to see my license. I'm not giving you because I've not committed a crime. And it's my right, my fucking right, not to show you my license. Unless I've committed a crime. And don't tell me I'm obstructing you from anything, because that's a secondary offense. I'm not obstructing you from anything. You pulled me over. You pulled me over. I got 1 minute 24 seconds so far on my clock. You have 20 minutes to complete your investigation. Complete your investigation so I can be on my way. My Fifth Amendment right, I do not need to be part of your investigation. It's your investigation. Do what you want. Leave me out of it.
You want me to tell you what I pulled you over for? Maybe that would
No, I don't care what you pulled me over for, because you can't pull me over. I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't pull you over.
You can't pull me over. My amendment right is to travel unencumbered by the police. They are the exact words. Travel unencumbered by the police.
You cannot be pulled over.
It's correct. Not from you. No, because you know why? Because you're a mere corporation. Your company, your Mountie Firm is a corporation, so you're nothing but a Walmart, a Home Depot employee is all you are. Just because you carry a fucking gun, you think you're entitled to shit.
Listen up. The next segment is critical. The man encounters another officer over simple ID requests. This officer tries to justify asking for ID because people are uneasy and suspicious behavior was reported. But the man hasn't committed a crime. He's taking pictures legally and standing in public. He calmly asserts multiple times that suspicion does not equal guilt and that his Fifth Amendment rights protect him. Notice the repeated law references. The officer claims authority that doesn't exist, while the citizen cites relevant amendments and legal precedent. This is where education and knowledge of your rights become essential. Without knowing the law, many would comply unnecessarily, allowing overreach and harassment. It's a masterclass in calm assertiveness.
Leave me the fuck alone so I can go on my way.
Just hang on a minute, okay?
Okay. And if you're going to do it, just give me your supervisor too. I want a sergeant, I want at least a sergeant. If you're going to play this bullshit, bring out a sergeant. Sergeant, not a fucking idiot corporal either. Can you go tell me my phone, because I picked my phone up because it was fucking glaring off the sun. I picked it up and stuck it on my thing. So fuck you. Have I committed a crime?
No.
May I be on my way?
No. You're detained for a motor vehicle violation, which is not a crime. It's a traffic violation.
Which is a violation. Which statutes and violations are not any kind of criminal offense. They're only made up by you. This is why they stopped the Chevron doctrine. Of course, you know the Chevron doctrine. Well, you know. So listen, it's changing, but it's fine. So you guys are corrupt. You work for a corporation. So what happens is, I'm a free man traveling. I'm not
New Jersey.
In New Jersey. That's
so
right. And it doesn't. I can travel. And I can travel interstate. I can go from state to state anywhere I want. It's my 14th Amendment right, my Fourth Amendment right, that I can travel within these lanes. It's actually.
Listen, sir, I'm not going to waste my breath because you believe in what you believe, and me telling you what is right and what's legal.
It's not right.
Change your mind.
It's not right. It's not legal. It's unlawful.
Summons will be coming, and you can fight it in court where you know.
I'm not going in court.
I'm not arguing with you because I'm not going to change your mind.
Because it's a corporation. You're a corporation, and you work for a corporation.
And this is what we can expect from.
All right, guys, this is where it gets insane. The man is pulled over for a supposed traffic violation. Technically an infraction, not a crime. Watch him carefully. He calmly informs the officer that he has the right to travel unencumbered by police. The officer claims authority, but it's meaningless against constitutional rights. The man emphasizes that statutes and ordinances cannot override the law, and that his interaction is fully recorded. This section is a hard-hitting lesson. Know your amendments, know your rights, and never let someone intimidate you into compliance without cause. The officer's repeated attempts to coerce compliance fail because the citizen remains grounded in legal reality. This is the essence of responsible citizenry, firmness without aggression.